What's going on, Thunderstruck Gaming? Great Disciple, back with another video. Man, it's been a while. For all of you guys who don't know me, I've actually been on TSG. I think this would be my 13th time. When I started doing YouTube, I focused primarily on Call of Duty. I had this goal in mind and I went for it. And for a lot of people, you would consider what I did on YouTube as a success. In my first year, over 4,000 subscribers. I got a bunch of views, got a little bit of traction here and there, uploaded on TSG a bunch, a shout out from Thunder. A lot of big channels figured out who I was. So it was going great. But the thing is, after an entire year of uploading almost 500 videos, you come to find that Call of Duty in general on YouTube isn't what it used to be. Had I done what I did this last year, back at the end of Black Ops 1, beginning of Modern Warfare 3, it would be a completely different story. I probably would have over 100,000 subs, if not even more than that. I'd have a rapidly growing channel with a nice following. But the fact is today, trying to start a YouTube channel in Call of Duty gaming, it isn't gonna work. And for all you guys who are thinking that Sledgehammer's new game is gonna save you, I gotta tell you, it's not gonna happen unless you have something to offer that nobody else has to offer. If you're hilarious, if your editing skills are insane, if you play music, I mean, there's gotta be something different about you that subscribers on YouTube cannot find from any of the old guys. You say, well, Thunder still does it, or the Market J still does it, or Optic Scumpy still does it. Yeah, but these guys started back in Black Ops 1, or even before that. So you've got to offer something different, and the fact is, you guys, I have watched so many YouTube channels and Call of Duty, it's not there anymore. Everybody sounds the same, and you talk the same, and you talk about the same subjects, and you run the same setups, and you play the same game modes, and you complain about the same things, and you give us all the same updates. I mean, nothing's original anymore. So why do I bring all this up? Well, I made a very risky decision on my YouTube channel because I had gotten completely burned out of Call of Duty. I wanted to quit altogether. My original idea was to start a second channel and upload the things that I really wanted to upload, because what I think happens is a lot of people get on YouTube to do Call of Duty or gaming, and they quickly realize that they're using Call of Duty or the gaming genre as an avenue to express opinions about the topics that they really care about. At least that's what it was for me. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to get rid of Call of Duty and quit using it as a crutch, and I'm going to upload and talk about the things that I really am interested in. And so my content shifted. And when it shifted, I lost about 200 subscribers. But a crazy thing happened. Once I started uploading the content that I truly enjoyed, my views skyrocketed. I got more views in a month than I would normally get in 5 to 6 months. And my subscribers that I lost, they were with me specifically for my gaming, or they were other YouTube gaming channels that only followed me for selfish reasons. And I have begun to replace them. In the last 7-8 days, I've gained over 100 subscribers because I'm uploading the content that I like, and I'm positioning it in such a way to where I'll get noticed. The thing is this, when you upload gaming videos, you are only hitting a very small portion of YouTube. If you divided YouTube into 100 pieces, gaming may only be 3 of those 100 pieces. So 97% of YouTube is not seeing your content because you're uploading it into the gaming genre. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a gaming channel, you guys. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But see, when you upload content that appeals to a larger audience, you have a much higher chance of getting noticed, gaining traction, and growing a channel, and getting the content that you feel is important out there, and sharing the opinion that you want to share, and actually having people listen to you. So when you do gaming, you pigeonhole yourself, but if you open yourself up to a larger audience, you know, maybe you can just make this YouTube thing work. Now, am I trying to tell you not to do what you're thinking about doing? No, go for it, man, if that's what you feel. But a lot of us have this one specific talent where we can communicate and talk about things. A talent that people would really be interested in hearing about because they don't have it in their lives. I mean, face it, all these guys who do gaming channels on YouTube, 80-85%, you're all good at the game, all right? So you're just saying that I can do it better than you can, so you should watch me. But if there's thousands of people doing the same thing in a video game, how are you going to stand out? But let's say you're a chef like Fewer Dan, And he knows how to cook food really, really well because he's worked in restaurants his whole life. Well, if Fewer Dan decides to do a recipe and show us how to do it, Fewer Dan is going to gain traction. Or maybe you're Bootney Farnsworth, a former UFC fighter. Now that's a standalone thing. Maybe his viewpoints on fighting are interesting enough to draw traction to his channel, and maybe he does a pre-fight preview of these upcoming title bouts, and that makes him stand apart. Everybody's different, right? I'm a conservative, I'm a Christian, my viewpoints are not seen that much on YouTube. I mean, YouTube is so lopsided to the liberals now that people like me are so few and far between. So I figured my YouTube channel was going to speak for the conservatives. You know, if you look at YouTube hate, I am the most hated person on YouTube. I'm male, I'm white, I'm Christian, I'm heterosexual, married with kids, and I'm not poor. I am the most hated person on YouTube. Well, I would like to give my side of the story. If you come over to my channel, I promise you, you're gonna see a plethora of things, and that's my advice to you guys. If you want to stand out, you've got to do something different. Can you do it in the gaming genre? Sure you can, because there are some very creative people with editing. But understand that people are tuning into your channel for you, not for the game. They want to hear you. You've got to have a personality and a voice. You got to speak clearly, and you got to have something to say that nobody else is saying, and saying it in a certain way that makes you stand apart. Everything else is just window dressing. And I gotta advise you guys on this. Show your face. Quit hiding. Show your face. Get it out there. Show us what you look like. Get personal. People want to identify with your channel. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm just saying. Thunder, I appreciate the opportunity again. It's been a long time, and I know this is completely different. I hope it helps you guys. I just don't want you to bank on the next game like that's going to make you grow, because it's not, man. It's got to be something different. You guys have an awesome day. Bye.
Hehehe